right, guys, we got Henri and Veesaar. Fire away with questions whenever you're ready.
So kind of easy one here. Why did you choose Arizona?
I believe in Coach Tommy, and I think he has a great system for big guys, especially if you come from Europe. He doesn't have the usual American style for basketball.
So what's the plan for you?
What do you mean by that?
Just like how do you envision just kind of your time at Arizona and mostly the upcoming season? How do you see yourself fitting in with the roster?
I think I will be a great fit for the roster, especially because like Tommy likes his bigs who are like mobile, know how to play, read the game, make decisions with the ball fast. I think I'm a great fit for that.
So a lot of people kind of view you as potentially an NBA prospect. How do you think what do you think is it going to take to get to that point?
I'm not going to put much pressure on myself. I want to be in the NBA, yes, but I'm not going to tell when or why or like what time period. Hopefully it's gonna happen. Let's see how it goes.
What's your relationship like with Kurt?
With Kurt, he's my good friend.
Did you guys know each other back in Estonia, or?
Yeah, we knew each other back. Like Estonia is not that big. Like population of 1 million people, so everybody inside of the basketball community knows each other. So yeah.
Has he gotten a lot popular in Estonia over the last year?
Yeah, I will say so. He's got a lot of media attention, thanks to Arizona for sure.
What was the process like for you getting to Arizona, like your first contact with Tommy and all that? What was that like?
I would say why I also like Tommy a lot because he was like he has like a lot of experience with European guys. He knew how to talk with us because normally it's the coaches hit you up every day like asking how was your day, did you eat good, did you sleep good, like some questions that I think are too much. But like Tommy, he gave me space. He was respectful of my own time. We talked a couple times a week.
So were there other colleges involved besides
Yeah.
Arizona? And what was just the decision to come to college as opposed to staying and playing?
I think for a young player like me, especially with my body build, I need time to develop. And it's easier to play in college basketball than go pro right now.
Did you watch a lot of college basketball last year?
Yeah, last season, yeah. I tried to watch all the Arizona games to learn the game, watch the plays, how they play, movements.
Any games or moments jump out to you when you think about watching Arizona?
I mean, I think best highlight was like when Ben dunked in the March Madness. It was crazy.
And then, what did you think about just the style of play and what Tommy was able to install here in year one?
I'm not that familiar with Arizona before then Tommy got here, so I have seen how I have compared like in Gonzaga and now. I think it's pretty similar between Gonzaga and Arizona right now.
Did you ever watch Gonzaga at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
And you see a lot of similarities between the two?
Yeah, I think Gonzaga right now, like they play a bit different than Arizona for sure. Like especially last year when they had Jet, they tried to play a little bit of 5-out and like faster offense. But I think Arizona is a good fit.
And what do you think about, kind of maybe learning from a player like Azulis in your first year?
Oh, I think it's good for me. Like there was a chance that like Zoo was gonna go to the league for this season, but if he's gonna stay. So it's great for me to learn every day and practice with him. It's his third year here, so he basically knows what's gonna happen. He's ready for all the season, what he has to do, and like I can take like little parts of his game every day.
How big is basketball in Estonia?
Oof. I would like to think it's the main sport.
How are you adjusting to living in Tucson?
It's a bit different what I'm used to. Like for sure the weather is very different than Estonia, but I also lived 3 years in Madrid, so got me a little bit more up to date with the heat. I'm more used to it, but.
How do you believe your professional experience overseas can benefit you at the college level here?
Oh, I think being from academy, like Real Madrid, it really helps you because you had to fight for your spot every day in the academy. And I think most kids who come from high school, they have been the best player on their team for like the whole time. There was no competition for them. So I think from coming from the academy where there are many players in a position you have to fight for playing time is good.
What was life like growing up in Estonia for you?
I mean, up to 15, I had a pretty normal life. I was just a little bit taller than everybody else, but than else had no normal childhood.
Like, what's normal to you? Like, what was kind of things that you did as a kid?
Went to school, trainings, had fun with my friends. No, I don't know.
Did you watch any like NBA?
Yeah, I started playing basketball when I was 9, and like really started getting into watch like NBA probably when I was 11.
Any players that you watched or like to watch?
Right now, I think my favorite player is Cat. I really like his game, especially offensively. He's so good, gifted at every like aspect of the game.
And what about what are you studying?
Right now, business, so I'm trying to do something with business management.
And what do you think about what life is going to be like outside of basketball when you're done playing?
It really depends on how basketball goes and how far I get with it. So I think studying good in college is never gonna like go to waste. It's always gonna be good for me. Even if I don't need the degree, it's still gonna be good. I learn about business, how it works.
And who would you say has been the biggest influence on you?
For what?
Just as a basketball player.
Oof. I would probably say. Oh, it's a tough one. Like when I was really little, I liked Blake Griffin a lot, and now it's more Cat. So I think those two guys. And like this year, like last couple of years, I really love watching Jokic play, how he passes and how creative he is.
Who's the best player you played against?
Ooh. In game?
In game or practice? Yeah.
In practice, I played like I did the preseason with Real Madrid, so like Yabusele is very good, and I think in game I would say Victor Wembanyama.
Okay. Have you ever played in a game or practice with Kerr?
I had a couple practices with him with national team during COVID.
Okay. What do you think just about just the way he carries himself on the court?
Oh, he has great energy. Like he's very good for the team. Like even maybe if he doesn't have that good of a day, he's still gonna be amazing because he just gives energy to everybody. Also coming back to the question, who was the best player I played against? I forgot I did also national team windows. So, it's gonna be a tough one because we played against Germany and we played against Poland. So probably one of those. But I would say most talented is gonna be Victor. Cause like playing against him really was like eye-opening kind of.
Right, for sure. And what do you like to do outside of basketball?
I like to listen to music. I love playing chess. Just kind of like normal people things. Watch movies.
What got you into chess? How did you get into chess?
I would probably say Mark. Like I first started playing with my grandpa, and when I was little, and then when COVID hit, it was really like a way of like you were playing games with your friends, and it was something like different. Like video games, sometimes you just like get enough, but that really like stuck with me.
You play chess with any of the guys on the team?
No, not yet.
Would you probably try to introduce that to them at some point?
I have a chessboard that I carry with me when I go to trips, so I'll try.
And what kind of music do you listen to?
Mostly rap, but it really varies on the mood that I have, so it goes from one side to the other.
Like, share some artists that you listen to.
I love J. Cole. It's so nice. It's like how he uses his words and rhymes everything together. Then I like Boogie with the Hoodie. He has really like good songs.
And with you're joining a front court that's got a lot of different skill sets. What do you think just about what you guys can do this upcoming season together as a group?
Oh, I think it's gonna be tough for our teams because they have to get used to so many other players. Like Omar is a bait beast. He can I don't think there's many people who can guard him one-on-one in the post because he's so much stronger. Then Zoo is fast, can jump out of the building. I think I'm gonna be good at stretching the floor.
For those who haven't seen you play, Arizona fans, what can they expect from you? What type of game do you bring?
I would say I will give some couple highlight plays with lobs, dunks, and then shoot threes.
And who's your primary recruiter, would you say?
Here,
Who's the guy who's kind of your main contact when recruiting you?
I would say Tommy.
And for the head coach to have that relationship with you early on, what does it say just about your guys' connection, what you guys have built?
Yes, I liked it a lot that the head coach was taking his time to talk to me. And, like, I got reassurance that like he likes me, he wants me here.
And then, what's family like?
Family?
Like, did you have any siblings?
I have an older sister and my parents. They live in Estonia, so.
Are they basketball players too, or?
My dad used to play basketball, but he played like second division in Estonia, so it's not that high. But my mom played ping pong professionally. She was very good at it. She got like many silver medals in Estonia. Then my sister never really got into sports.
Do you play ping pong too?
No, not really. Like, I know how to play, but I'm not that good at it.
Just a chess guy.
Yeah.
What does the off-season look for you, even before you came here, in terms of workouts and things like that?
My first month in June I was with the national team. Then July was my first time off, like after 11 months. So I had a 2-week break, and then I started getting into personal practices with my private trainers, physical.
Is there something specific that you focus on, or is it kind of a well-rounded practice?
I would say a well-rounded practice, but like try to put more effort into shooting and dribbling.
Anything else? Good to go? All right. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
Thanks. Welcome, Dan.